Hello everyone, I'm Miss Greenhill and I'm the head of the mathematics department at Maplewell Hall School. Today I'm going to talk about how your child can prepare for their maths examinations and how you can help them. We use the AQA exam board for all of the maths examinations. Students will either be sitting the foundation tier or the higher tier. The majority of our students will be sitting the foundation tier and have been learning content in line with that in their curriculum plan in their lessons. If they are sitting the foundation tier, they will be able to obtain grades 1 to 5 in their maths GCSE. If your child is one of the students in the small higher tier group, then they will be sitting a mock exam that will be a higher paper, and that will help us to determine moving forward if the higher tier is the best fit for them for when we come to sitting their summer GCSEs. Students on that tier will be able to obtain grades 4 to 9. All students sitting GCSE examinations will sit 3 papers. That is the same for both tiers. There is 1 non-calculator paper followed by 2 calculator papers. Each paper is 90 minutes in duration plus any extra time that the student is entitled to. They are all evenly weighted in terms of the number of marks available, and when your child's grade is calculated, it is done based on a total across all 3 papers. If you do need any more information about the exams or the specification, then there is more information available on the AQA website. All students in Year 11 on GCSE pathways will be sitting mock exams in November, and that is for students on both the foundation and the higher tiers. The best way to revise maths is to actually practice answering questions. It's just one of those subjects where you can only get so much from reading a revision guide. Students actually need to have a go at answering the questions to ensure they can apply the skills that they have been studying. I've put 3 websites on the slide where there are lots of questions across all topic areas that students can revise from, and all of these websites have a video feature to help the students if they are unsure of a process and need that modelling to them. According to studies, revising in small blocks frequently is the best way for students to remember what they have learnt. It's important to revisit the skills regularly to ensure that students can retrieve the information. As the exams get closer, gradually increase the time spent revising. Practicing exam style questions, which are available on Corbett Maths and Maths Genie, will help students to become more comfortable and confident when they see questions of this nature in their exams. Many of you will be familiar with the Sparks Maths platform, as it is where students are set their weekly homework. If I could just draw your attention to the sidebar on the left-hand side, the top section is compulsory. That is where your child's weekly homework appears. However, for those that have been going above and beyond and wanting to do a little bit extra each week, they will know about the XP Boost and Target sections. However, for the purposes of revision, your child will want to focus on the independent learning section, which is what you can see on my screen. It has all 6 branches of mathematics that will be assessed at GCSE. Those are number, algebra, ratio and proportion, geometry, probability and statistics. In this section, your child has access to every single lesson within Sparks Maths, so they can revise anything. All they will need to do is type a keyword related to a topic in the search bar. They won't even need to get the topic fully correct. For example, if they type in fractions, it's going to bring up a list of every topic, every lesson, every video, and every quiz associated with that keyword. So there'll be a big range and your child will be able to find specifically the topic they wish to revise. They might have identified this particular gap for themselves if they've struggled with something on their homework or in class, or their class teacher might have identified it for them and suggested that they go away and practice that particular skill. If your child heads over to Google Classroom, they will also find where I have uploaded practice papers if they would prefer to take on some exam style questions as part of their revision, just so they're more confident in attempting these in their mock exams and eventually their GCSEs in the summer. We are happy to take these in and mark them and give feedback if that's something your child would like us to do and you feel that they would benefit from that. We do advise where possible students have their own equipment. This way they can get used to it and be comfortable using it in the exam. This is particularly the case with a scientific calculator and understanding how to use it for particular calculations and functions. It is important that the students feel comfortable with the equipment they're using in the exams, which can be more challenging if they are borrowing equipment that is different to what they are used to. They will also be provided with basic equipment, so they are expected to write in black ballpoint pen in maths exams. They will need to draw all diagrams in pencil. That includes any shapes, charts, tables or graphs. And then more technical equipment includes using a protractor and a pair of compasses. Another useful resource is the topic checklist that is available on Corbett Maths. The one on my screen is the foundation checklist, but they also do a higher checklist as well. It covers all of the topics, and one of the most useful features about these checklists is that they include a suggested video or multiple videos for supporting revision in that topic area. And when you get onto that video, it also suggests some activities, including exam style questions that the students can complete to support with revision of that topic. These are particularly useful when students are putting together a revision timetable and they can make note of the videos to come back to later. And so to sum up, the best ways I would suggest for your child to revise for their maths exams is first and foremost making use of the independent learning section on Sparks Maths. It really is a very useful and interactive platform where students are given the opportunity to practice key skills. Beyond that, I would suggest past exam papers or practice papers in specific topic areas. Also, engaging with intervention offered in school. Most of our students in Year 11 will be having some form of in-school intervention for maths each week, but we also offer after-school intervention on Wednesdays. Of course, completing all set homework tasks and making sure that they don't fall behind on this. At the moment, we do set homework tasks in line with what is being taught in lessons to consolidate the new learning that students are doing at the moment, and then completing exercises from one of the recommended websites that I've mentioned throughout this presentation. And lastly, if you do require any further information about preparing for maths examinations, please feel free to email myself or your child's maths teacher and we would be happy to help. But for now, I will open it up to questions in the comments if you have any. Thank you.